Hey guys, Christina here from The Main Objective. Happy Black History Month. You know, around these parts is Black History 365, but in February we kick it up a notch, so I'm very excited about this particular video. I've been working on it since November of 2019, and I'm thrilled to debut it this February. So for those of you guys that follow the blog or follow me on Instagram or subscribers here on YouTube, you guys know that I make no bones about the fact that I am unashamedly and unapologetically in support of Black-owned brands, particularly in the natural hair care space. So I wanted to keep that same energy and apply it to skincare, and that's exactly what this video is all about. Since November of last year, I've been trying out and incorporating Black-owned skincare products into my actual regimen, and this video is the result of that. So in this video, I'll be focusing on the products that I absolutely love from those brands. You guys know there's a blog post attached to this, and in the blog post is where you'll be able to find all the details as far as like price point, ingredients, and a little bit of a backstory about the finders, as well as more details about why my faves are my faves. Acai Naturals is a clean beauty brand founded by Shannon Can, and the Acai Naturals brand really focuses on creating self-care rituals through skincare. I had the absolute pleasure of testing out the lavender and amethyst lunar body oil, as well as the hibiscus and rose lunar body oil. So these were made really well in that regard. They're packed with like jojoba oil, kukui oil, and sweet almond are like the three main oils that are in the lunar body oils. And as you guys know, jojoba oil is one of the best oils that you could actually put on your skin. I have fallen in love with the lavender and amethyst lunar body oil, because not only does it soak into my skin and leave it feeling great, but it has a really gentle, not at all overpowering, natural lavender aroma that comes directly from the infused herb. I usually use this in the morning because my morning routine is a hot ass mess. I'm usually rushing home from the gym to get out the door, or sleeping too late and rushing to get out the door, and applying this lunar body oil just kind of gives me like a nice little sense of, you know, tranquility and calm as I start my day on all the wrong notes nonetheless. But it's a nice little moment that I take for myself, and I notice that my skin feels amazing when I use it. As far as like body oils are concerned, this is top notch. It's great for massaging. It's great head to toe. I've put it in my hair. It's absolute. I have nothing bad to say about this oil. The lavender amethyst oil is definitely my favorite of the two. And yeah, you can read more about Acai Naturals on the blog. Next up on the list is Cola Apothecary. I know you guys are used to hearing from me talking about Cola as far as hair, as far as getting my hair cut, as far as Brandy rescuing me from myself several times over, and as far as some of my favorite hair products like the Be Clean Cleansing Conditioner. But what you may not have known is that Cola has moved from just being about hair to having a full-on in-house like apothecary. My LA and like San Diego folks, I definitely hope you take the time to make the trip, because it's 100% worth it. But since relocating from a different part of Temecula to Old Town Temecula, the Cola space has expanded tremendously, and there is an in-house product chemist. Literally, her name is Patricia. She is amazing at what she does, and she creates skincare. She creates body, face, skin, bath, all that kind of good stuff, beard, everything. She creates all that stuff for Cola, and it is all amazing. There's so many good things that are happening inside the Cola Apothecary. So again, definitely check it out if you have the opportunity to go down there. But even if you don't, a lot of the products sold in the apothecary are also available online. And what I'm going to do is share just a couple of my favorites. Be Well Healed, which is a peppermint vanilla sugar shea scrub for feet and body, and the Be Clear Honey Aloe Blemish Fighter, as well as CBD herb cream. All three of these products I've already looked. They're all available on the website. So first of all, Be Well Healed it smells amazing, first of all. It smells great, but also it's unlike any scrub that I've ever used before. I'm going to try to zoom in and show you guys some of the texture. It looks more like a body butter than a scrub, and I attribute that to the high shea butter content that's actually in it. Butter kind of melts down into this really smooth scrub, so it's not at all super greasy or oily. It's very refreshing on the feet because I put my feet through the ring. Next up is the Be Clear Aloe Honey Blemish Fighter. As you can see, this bottle has been used quite a bit. The Be Clear Aloe Honey Blemish Fighter has, it's got aloe in it, it's got witch hazel, probiotics, willow bark, calendula, licorice root, honey, I think, what was that? Grapefruit, tea tree. Like, it just has all these wonderful, great organic ingredients in it that really does help fight your blemishes without leaving like dark marks or spots. And it does it without making your skin feel sticky or weird or interfering with anything else that you put on your skin. So if I'm dealing with a breakout, I'll apply a couple of drops of them, then go on about my regular skincare regimen as far as applying like moisturizers and serums and all that kind of stuff without any sort of issue. Third thing that I absolutely love from BK Koa is the CBD herb cream slash salve, because I have them both, of course. I have them both, and they're in two different strengths. So the salve, which is this guy, the salve is more like a butter base, and the cream is more of a cream base. So one looks like a lotion, one looks like a butter. That's the primary difference between the two, other than the dosage. The CBD salve is 250 milligrams of CBD along with menthol and soothing essential oils, and the herb cream is 400 milligrams of CBD with arnica, St. John's wort, calendula, comfrey, all that kind of good stuff. So if you're working out regularly, or you've got kind of like just some aches and pains and you know, like joints and stuff like that, or in your muscles, I definitely recommend CBD cream as a part of recovery. A year ago or so, I tweaked my left shoulder. I think it might have had to do with improper bench press form. But anyway, I've since learned from my mistakes, and also learned about like warming up and working on my mobility in the gym. But every once in a while, the shoulder still kind of bothers me a little bit, and so I try to make it a point to take a little bit, just like a little bit, and this lasts a long time. I know CBD cream is not cheap. I think this is $40 for 1 ounce, but literally this is all you need, like this much. I wish you would focus. Yeah, that much, like tiny bit. Rub it on the affected area and just massage it in. I'll either massage it in with my hands or use like my hypervolt massager to kind of really get in there. But it's a great recovery aid. It helps like soothe achy, tired muscles. I've also used this on my knees after like a heavy leg day or doing a bunch of squats and all that kind of good stuff. Close runner-up, I'm not gonna put this one on the blog, but a very close runner-up, because I was like, I can't tell you guys that I love everything that's not helpful to anybody. A close runner-up is this guy right here, which is the Be Soothed Hydrating Goat Milk Face and Eye Cream. And this stuff is so rich, you guys. I think it may retail for like $28 to $30, and this jar is like maybe 2 ounces. But this stuff is so rich, and a little bit goes a long way. So I kid you not, like the first time I used it, I dug my finger in there. My face was so over moisturized, but I kid you not, this is all you need for your whole face. That's it, just that little bit. Third black owned brand that I want to share with you guys is Bolden. Founded by, and again, forgive me if I mispronounce your names, Chinelo Chidozie and Ndidi Obidoa. I think I did that right. Let me know if I did it right. And what immediately drew me to the Bolden brand is that they are unapologetically servicing black women. Like, product literally says specially formulated for darker skin tones, like, period. As I got to know this, a little bit of the story behind why they're doing what they're doing and the products that they've released, and I got the chance to use them consistently, I absolutely fell in love. I love everything from the Bolden Skincare collection. I've tried the cleanser, the toner, the glycolic acid night repair serum, which I'm holding right here, the SPF moisturizer, and the face mask, the shea oil. I've tried all of it and I love all of it. I really think you can't go wrong with any of the brands in this video. I really think you can't go wrong with any of their product offerings. I just really wanted to narrow down the focus because it's kind of not helpful for somebody to tell you just go buy everything, you know? I narrowed it down to these three and it was hard. No particular order: the Glow Hydrating Mask, the Brightening Toner, and the Nighttime Repair Serum, which is their 10% glycolic acid formula. These three are my absolute favorites, and this is why. First of all, I didn't know that I needed glycolic acid in my life, and now that I've used it, I don't ever want to have it, like, not have it. I was really impressed when I started researching like what the function of glycolic acid was, as far as aiding in collagen production, exfoliating dead skin cells, fading dark spots, helping to improve elasticity and skin firmness. Basically all those things you need to do to reverse age, in addition to, you know, drinking water, minding your business, taking your vitamins, getting sleep at night, eating decently. This is kind of like the other part of that formula. In addition to having psoriasis and sensitive skin, I have issues where the psoriasis will go away but leave skin that's a little bit lighter than the rest, or it'll leave skin that's darker than the rest. So I'm always really concerned about trying to like make sure that my skin is as even as it can possibly be, and especially with these yeah, I go to the gym at 4 o'clock in the morning. I have dark circles. It is what it is, but I want to minimize that. And glycolic acid, I feel, has been doing a really good job of assisting me in that process, in addition to drinking water and minding my business and so on and so forth, etc. The other thing that I really enjoyed was the Brightening Skin Toner. I like toners to have those like astringent properties, as far as like, you know, helping to fight breakouts, picking up extra dirt that cleansers may have left behind. But I also don't want them to dry out my skin. And so what I found is that some toners either do too much or do not enough. And this Bolden Skin Brightening Toner is perfect. It's literally right in the middle. I can see it picking up dirt from places that I may have missed, but at the same time, it doesn't dry my skin out. This has amazing ingredients. There's witch hazel in here. It's got lavender. It's got glycolic acid. There's algae, lots of essential oils, cucumbers, lentils, beetroot. There's all kind of good stuff in here. And the last thing is the Glow Hydrating Mask, and I was attracted to it because it looked like hair gel. It looked like hair gel, and it does. It looks and it behaves like a very light hair gel. And what you do is, a little bit goes a long way. It's super lightweight. It's like a jelly. You just spread it on your face, leave it on for like 10 minutes, rinse it off, and go on about your day. What I like about the mask is that it leaves my skin feeling really soft and hydrated after rinsing. So it's perfect for dry skin. It's perfect if your skin kind of just needs a little bit of a pick-me-up. It's also really good for using after a bentonite clay, like something that's really drying on your skin but works wonders. So it's a great follow-up to that, because it kind of like calms and brings the skin back down, if that makes any sort of sense to you. But nevertheless, I'm kind of like a mask junkie. I collect jars of masks, and this is definitely skyrocketing to the top of the list of my favorites. Honorable mention, because I did it in the last one. Honorable mention is the Brightening Moisturizer, their SPF. One of those people that kind of has undervalued SPF and sunblock, because you know people are, black people don't need sunblock. We do, because sun damage is a thing. I underplayed it until I came across this and I used it, and because my general apprehension with SPF is that it feels like you can never rub it in all the way. Like, it's always going to leave like a white cast or a white film, and their SPF actually doesn't do that. Okay, so I'm gonna put a little bit right there. I'm gonna rub it in. so you guys can see. No white stuff. You have 30 broad spectrum sun protection, but it also has antioxidants and moisturizing ingredients in it, so it can also be used as a moisturizer. Last but most certainly not the least is another brand that you've heard me talk about before, but maybe not in this particular capacity, and that brand is Madonna Collection. Yes, the thermal cap. Yes, the products. Yes. Madonna Collection also has skincare as a part of their collection, and I had the absolute pleasure of trying out the 3 products in their skincare collection, which consists of the facial moisturizer with rosehip and vitamin C, the facial serum, which is, and I'm gonna butcher this because I never know, hyaluronic acid. Did I say it right? Somebody tell me if I said it right. Hyaluronic acid, and the facial oil, which contains Kalahari, and it's a daily treatment. But I've tried all 3 of these products out, and my favorite actually ended up being the facial moisturizer and the facial oil, and this is why. Both of them are super moisturizing, but they're not heavy. So the rosehip and vitamin C, it's a vitamin C cream. It contains like vitamin C, rosehip oil, silk peptides, all those sorts of good things to help even out your complexion, reduce inflammation, all those sorts of good things. So that's in here, and it's a very nice, it's thick, but it's not greasy or heavy, if that makes any sense. So that's the vitamin C serum, and this is the Kalahari oil. Literally, you need like 2 drops for your whole face. 1, 2. Incredibly calloused hands, but this is kind of like what you get. So you get like a little bit of shine, but not super greasy or super oil. The thing that I was most interested about for Madonna Collection was the Kalahari facial oil, because I've never gotten the opportunity to try a skincare product with Kalahari in it. And for those of you that maybe are unfamiliar, Kalahari is actually a southern African variety of wild watermelon, and it's super packed with antioxidants. It's great for, like, it has vitamin A, C, E. It's great to help, it absorbs into the skin really easily, and it works well to help like tighten and firm, reduce inflammation, fight free radical damage, like all that kind of good stuff. Again, those are Madonna Collection. Guys, thank you so much for checking out this video. I hope you found something in here that was useful. Maybe you uncovered a brand that you'd like to try, or you discovered something about a brand that you didn't know. Again, that's why I do these videos, because I really do believe that these Black-owned brands deserve all the shine. I love seeing Black-owned brands like do their thing, you know? And these 4 brands I can only say good things about. I've only had positive experiences with all of their products, and like no adverse reactions, like no breakouts, no like weird rashes, no allergic reactions. None of them exacerbated any sort of like psoriasis or other conditions on my skin. No issues whatsoever. No weird stuff happening. And so for that, I can say that I highly recommend all 4 of them. Again, the 4 brands featured were Acai Naturals, Cola Apothecary, Bolden USA, and Madonna Collection. If you want to learn more about any of these products, their founders, where to purchase them, click the link in the description box below. It'll take you directly to the blog post, which houses all that information, or you can scroll in the description box a little bit further to get the direct links to shop each of these places. Thank you guys so much for tuning into this video. I look forward to doing more stuff like this in the future, because I really do believe that it's important to continue to leverage all of my platforms to support businesses created by people that look like us for people that look like us. And if you have any questions about any of the products that I've talked about, or any questions about the brands that are featured, or if there's a brand that you think I should give a try, let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for tuning in.